February 10th, the day the bridge started to burn. Tony Wu, Jimmy Ba, two of the 12 architects who built XAI from nothing. They didn't just walk out, they left a $1.25 trillion empire behind. No statement, no explanation, just an empty seat at the table. When half your founding team vanishes in under 2 years, it's not a transition. It's an alarm, and it's ringing right as the biggest gamble in tech history hits the point of no return. Nobody is talking about the math. An IPO looming in 4 months, a $134 billion lawsuit going to trial in 3 weeks. (2015) The original bet. Musk pours $38 million into a dream. Save humanity from a digital god. The mission was safety. The mission was open source. Then, the split. Musk watched from the sidelines as the non-profit he funded turned into the most powerful commercial engine on the planet. He was out. They were winning. So in 2023, he went all in. XAI. 12 of the world's most elite minds. The goal? Grok. Edgy, raw, and designed for one thing: to dismantle the company that left him in the dust. But the price of the grudge is mounting. $134 billion on the line in court next month. A massive IPO in June. And now, 6 of his 12 co-founders are already gone. This is no longer a race. It's a liquidation. Billions have been lost, the circle is shrinking, and the man who tried to stop the AI race is now the only one left to win it. This is his final shot. Let's see if he has any chips left. Let's talk about February 10th again, because what happened that day tells you everything you need to know about what's going on inside XAI. Tony Wu and Jimmy Ba didn't just quit. They quit on the exact same day. Coordinated, calm, deliberate. These weren't junior engineers. These were co-founders. People with equity. People with their names on the masthead. People who, in a normal world, would ride this out until the IPO. But XAI is not a normal world. 6 of the original 12 co-founders are now gone. That is 50% in under 2 years. And here's the part that should terrify every investor. Kyle Kosich, one of the early departures, didn't just quit. He went to work for OpenAI, Elon's arch rival, the company he is currently suing for more money than most countries' GDP. Kyle looked at both sides of the war, and he chose the enemy. Internal reports paint a brutal picture. Infinite working hours, constant pivots, and mounting tension over a product that wasn't moving fast enough until it moved too fast. Then came the regulators. Multiple countries, multiple investigations. The reason? Grok allowed users to mass create deepfakes. Non-consensual, explicit, AI, including images of children. The backlash was absolute. Consumer trust collapsed. Apple reportedly deprioritized Grok in the App Store. Elon's response? He sued Apple and OpenAI together, claiming collusion. When your co-founders are fleeing, your product is an international scandal, and you are suing everyone in sight. You aren't building a company. You are managing a crisis. December 2015, the dawn of a new era. Musk, Altman, and Brockman standing side by side. The mission was simple: build AGI for the benefit of all humanity. No profit, no greed, just a shield against the future. Elon didn't just sign the papers. He bankrolled the dream, $38 million of his own cash. At the time, that wasn't just a donation. It was the lifeblood of the most important lab on Earth. But then, the drift. In 2018, Elon walked. OpenAI says he wanted total control. Musk says they sold out to Microsoft. Either way, he watched from the outside as ChatGPT became the fastest growing app in history. 100 million users in 60 days. He didn't just lose his seat at the table. He watched his creation become his greatest rival. July 2023. The comeback. XAI. The pitch? Grok. The anti-chat GPT. Witty, unfiltered, and allegedly truth-seeking. Then, the war went legal. Musk sued for $134 billion. He claims OpenAI violated its founding charter, that they betrayed the non-profit mission he funded. But OpenAI is firing back with a vengeance. This February, they accuse XAI of a cover-up. They claim Musk's team used auto-delete tools to destroy internal signal messages, erasing the evidence before it could ever see a courtroom. The jury trial is set for next month, March 2026. This isn't just about money anymore. It's about who owns the future. Elon didn't just help build OpenAI, he built the exact team, the exact mission, and the exact power structure that eventually crushed his influence. And now, he's spending billions to kill the very monster he created. If you want to see how this grudge match ends, hit subscribe. We are 4 months from the IPO, 3 weeks from the trial, and the world is about to find out if Elon's final shot actually hits the mark. Let's talk about the money, because the numbers here are almost incomprehensible. $9.5 billion. That is what XAI vaporized in just the first 9 months of 2025. $1 billion every single month. Revenue, barely 500 million. Do the math. Elon is spending $19 for every single buck he brings in. But the money isn't the problem. The position is. ChatGPT owns the sun. Gemini owns the sky. And Grok is fighting for oxygen in 4th place. Here's the number that should keep the board awake at night. DeepSeek, a Chinese startup, built their entire model for under $6 million. $6 million. Elon spent 1,600 times more, just to trade blows with them in the bargain bin of the market. While Anthropic's Claude dominates the enterprise world with a $14 billion revenue run rate, and Google's Gemini swallows OpenAI's lost users, XAI is stuck in a 5-horse race with an empty canteen. In 4 months, XAI won't be standing on its own. It's being folded into SpaceX, a $1 trillion life raft. The IPO isn't a victory lap, it's an escape hatch. January 2026, the move that changed everything. SpaceX acquires XAI in an all-stock deal. The valuation, $1.25 trillion. On paper, it's brilliant. SpaceX has the revenue, it has the credibility, it has Elon's best track record. By folding XAI into the mission, Musk can use the cash flow of the stars to cover the losses on the ground, at least until the IPO hits. But there's a bigger play here. This isn't about chatbots. Tesla is building Optimus, a humanoid designed for the labor of the future. But a body without a brain is just a statue. According to Bloomberg, XAI is building that brain. If it works, Grok stops being a ChatGPT clone. It becomes the operating system for an empire. Tesla robots, SpaceX automation, global Starlink intelligence. In early 2026, the world's smartest money voted yes. A $20 billion equity round. Nvidia is in. Qatar is in. They aren't betting on a chatbot. They are betting on the robotics revolution. The IPO is coming, June 2026. If it works, Elon silences the skeptics forever. He beats OpenAI in court. He builds the first vertically integrated AI empire in history. But if it fails, if the lawsuit falls apart, if the robots stumble, the hit won't just be to XAI. It will be to everything. Tesla stock is tied to the robot. The robot is tied to the AI. The AI is tied to SpaceX. It's not just a company on the line, it's the entire Musk universe. February 10th, 2026. 2 co-founders walk out, a message from the inside. The trial starts in 3 weeks. The IPO is 4 months away. The man who co-founded OpenAI to stop the race is now betting his entire life's work on winning it. In 120 days, we find out if the most expensive grudge match in history was worth the price.